So fast forward. Our marketing plan is now 19 pages, and we're ready to drill down and check for completeness and logical organization. For starters, after scanning the headings in the navigation pane, we notice that we've left out a contact information section that needs to go at the end. You could scroll in the document body to get to where you want, but remember that's 19 pages. So instead, in the navigation pane, let's right-click the heading that precedes the one we want to add. When we do, we see that a menu of additional options appears for how to work with your document structure. We want to add a heading at the same heading level here, so we'll click New Heading After. Two things happen. In the navigation pane, a new blank heading appears just below the existing heading. And over here in the document, the cursor awaits on a blank line. Start typing and you see that the text is automatically styled correctly as heading 2. We now decide that the new section actually needs to be a subheading under the preceding heading. So let's right-click the new heading in the navigation pane and then click Demote. You can see that the top-level heading now has an arrow next to it and that the new heading is now nested underneath it. And just to reiterate, because heading levels in the navigation pane are linked to heading styles, the changes are visibly reflected in the document. Over here, the text is now styled as heading 3. Another way to create a subheading, besides demoting it, is to add it by using the new subheading command directly underneath an existing heading. So this time, let's right-click the Other Factors heading and then click New Subheading. Just as when we added a top-level heading, the new blank section shows up immediately in the navigation pane. And meanwhile, over in the document body, the cursor sits on a new line, waiting for you to type your new, correctly styled subheading. What if we wanted to get rid of an entire section of text? That's doable from the right-click menu as well, and we'll try that in the upcoming practice session. Now let's move some content around. The navigation pane can save you a lot of hassle when you're talking about moving around big chunks of text. So let's switch the How and the Who sections. First, we'll collapse the Who heading to hide that new subsection we added and make it easier to manipulate. Then we're going to drag the Who heading and drop it underneath the How section using the black rule as our guide. As soon as we've dropped the heading into its new spot, we see over in the document that the entire section has been safely and completely moved, including the subheading. If you decide this change or any change doesn't work, all you have to do is click Undo on the Quick Access toolbar here at the upper left of the screen. Next up, we're going to learn how to find content and objects in Word 2010. Stay tuned.